them wrong. Any revolution needs good propagandists, and people were advertising that the new scientific values and practices were amazing, while also pointing out that the ancient and traditional ones were full of errors. English politician Francis Bacon was foremost among these science propagandists, chiding everyone who was using the old paradigms and models of the universe, calling them worthless ancients. Bacon, like others at the time, created his own careful observations and experiments and sought to use reason. There was, he said, a scientific method to be followed. One needn't rely on past accounts that were copies of copies of copies. One should ask their own questions and do their own experiments to find the answer to those questions, experiments that other people could then replicate to confirm or refute the findings. And this became the basis for the new scientific method as Bacon laid it out in The Advancement of Learning. His process of reaching the truth and drawing conclusions from specific, reliable facts or evidence is called inductive reasoning. Let's reflect on the ways in which so-called new scientists during the 16th and 17th centuries bravely took religious scriptures out of the workings of astronomy and the heavens. Instead of a divine hand at work, by the time of Newton, universal laws for the operation of the solar system and physical bodies had been established. And although most people believed in God, many of them earnestly so, they also followed a developing scientific method and additionally established faith in their own rational powers. This way of looking at the world would prove so important that less than 350 years after Galileo became the first person to observe the moon's cratered surface, human beings would step foot on that surface.